Hey, it's Monday and welcome to another Chin-Wag. I've officially made Mondays the Wild Card Monday on Facebook.com/ That's Not My God, and I let the people that are a part of that group choose the topic I'm going to talk about. I'm going to go ahead and take this one from Chris Wildman, and though I thank you, Carrie Jean, for your question and Lunar Blue, I'll get to those on the actual forum site. But Chris Wildman says, okay, how do you as a pastor balance all the different opinions of people who attend your church? Do you feel a pull in trying to be all things to all people? Do you think it's possible for the, let's say, Mark Driscoll fan and the Rob Bell fan to worship and serve side by side? Are you winging it, or do you have some sort of vision for reimagining the church? Well, I would like to say I have a vision for reimagining the church, but I kind of would like to believe I have a New Testament thought of the synagogue, I guess you could say. This is a place where rabbis would come all the time and give their interpretation of the scriptures and what they have found to be true. And this was a place that Jesus actually hung out in from little boy on and would share his message. Now, his message was far too radical. Ultimately, it ended up in him being crucified. But nonetheless, it was a place where people could voice their opinions. I kind of like that about That's Not My God. People can come, voice their opinions, and share their thoughts. As far as the question goes, do you feel a pull in trying to be all things to all people? Not really. I guess for me, I try to be natural about it. I hope I'm natural about it. And so I don't mind hanging out with church at the pub, literally at a pub with people. And I don't mind hanging out with a group of pastors. It's fine. It's good. And I like hearing different people. She says, do you think it's possible for, let's say, the Mark Driscoll fan and the Rob Bell fan to worship and serve side by side? Absolutely. That's the mature Christian, when you can hear both sides and just say, I guess it's going to be okay. We can still be friends. The immaturity comes, for instance, like when my name's brought up in different messages, or I'm talked badly about in different things, or you also could be talked badly about. That's where the immaturity comes in. And it's one of those things like, if you got an issue with me, send me an email, give me a call. It's fine. Let's talk it out. But those that insist on slamming people, they're not healthy Christians. They really aren't. I think it's important for us to hear all sides. I think it is possible for a Mark Driscoll person and a Rob Bell person to worship together, because at Radiant Fellowship, the church I pastor, we have Republicans and Democrats. That right there takes a mighty move of God. And politics are kind of a mute issue. The one thing that we do kind of stand strong on is that of abortion. And I guess because I'm the pastor, I can do that. So I hope that wasn't too pompous. But, I think it's good. And I really am unintentional in saying, okay, here's my strategy, get everybody together, and then here's my ulterior motive to blast them with what they should believe as a church. No. I'm reminded of Steve Taylor's song, a Christian music pioneer, and he wrote a song called "I Want to Be a Clone," and it's a great song. You really should YouTube it. But let me read the couple lyrics to you. It said, I'd gone through so much other stuff that walking down the aisle was tough, but now I know it's not enough. I want to be a clone. I asked the Lord into my heart. They said that was the way to start, but now you've got to play the part. I want to be a clone. The chorus goes, be a clone and kiss conviction goodbye. Cloneliness is next to godliness, right? I'm grateful that they show the way, because I could never know the way. To serve him on my own, I want to be a clone. Some other verses, it says, they told me that I'd fall away unless I followed what they say. Who needs the Bible anyway? I want to be a clone. Their language, it was new to me, but Christianese got through to me. Now I can speak it fluently. I want to be a clone. It goes on to say, you're still a babe, you have to grow. Give it 20 years or so. Because if you want to be one of us, you got to act like one of us. I want to be a clone. It's a great song. You really should check it out. I love Steve Taylor. He's a little bit of a rebel in the Christian music industry. But there's my thoughts on that whole process. I think people can coincide well with each other, even though they may have different theological views. I'm reminded of Ben Stein's movie Expelled, where he talks about intelligent conversation. In other words, we may not agree on everything, but at the end of the day, we can go out and grab a coffee together and talk. And there's a lot more to life than just religion talk. give me your thoughts. Info at that'snotmygod.com, or post them right here. And over the weekend, many emails came in, and I will get to those tonight. I will respond to each one personally. So have a great day. See you tomorrow.